In this tutorial, I would like to show you visibility animation from Progea training. Visibility animation is used to show and hide objects in your application during runtime mode. Here we can see visibility can be configured based on the active user, the on-off value of a variable, the analog value of a variable, or an expression of many variables. These are only a couple of examples of ways to apply the dynamic animation visibility. Let's take a look at how it's done. Today we're working in Movicon 11.4. We're going to take a look at a screen that we've added some objects to and added the dynamic animation visibility. First object we're going to take a look at here is this dial. If you recall, we set when a user logs in and has a certain access level, we make the object visible. So take a look here. I'm going to collapse everything so you can see where you start. Under the dynamics, you'll find different animations that you can apply to objects. We can see that one of them is in italics, so we know it's being used. We're going to open that up and we can see enable visibility is checked. So we can see there's a variable, and this one happens to be an expression. When that expression is equal to 1, the object becomes very visible. We're going to open up the expression builder. To do so, you got to first click over here on the right to open up the tag browser. Here we could pick a tag that we want to associate with this animation, but we want to take it a step further and make an expression out of it. If we look at the expression builder here, we can see sysvar active pass level is greater than or equal to 5. Active pass level is an internal Movicon variable that can be used to report the current user's access level being either 0 through 1024. Next object we're going to take a look at is this graphic here. If we look at its properties, we can see it's enabled for visibility. When the variable bVisible is equal to 1, the object will become visible. So we're manipulating this variable through this switch on the screen. So you can see the switch is connected to the same tag bVisible on/off. Next, we'll take a look at the text object here with the analog value. We're going to look at the properties again there. Enable visibility set to true. When iVisible is greater than 74, the object or text becomes visible. We also have the blink set to medium rate. The last one here is the submit button. So we're going to look at the expression first. We've got an expression when that statement is equal to 1, the object becomes visible. So we'll look at take a further look at that expression. We'll open up that expression viewer again, and we're going to see not s string 1 equals nothing, and 2 and 3. So basically, this statement's checking to see if all of these strings have some kind of value in them. Once they do, the statement's true, and the button becomes visible. So we'll go ahead and put this in runtime mode and take a look at these once again. Let the project start up. First thing we'll do is log on so that we can see that first object. So I'm going to log in here with a user. You can see once I logged in, the dial became visible. I'm just going to resize this window here. Next one, this on-off switch. You can see as we turn it on, the object's visible. Turn it off, it's not. Variable greater than 74. So you can see we're at a value of 75, and it remains visible. If I drop below 75, it stops. And finally, the expression. So you can see that submit button is gone, but if I fill in all fields, the button becomes visible. That concludes this short presentation on the dynamic animation visibility.